Too many young, intelligent, talented individuals are leaving this earth in a rapid pace. And it has coach wondering what in the hell is going on out here. Guys, we're going to get into it right after the jump. Welcome back to Tomorrow League Sports Network. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. My daughter called me and asked me if I knew about or if I heard about King Von being killed. And I told her I had heard about King Von being killed, and it was sad how it happened. Like I said, being a parent, you kind of want to know about the artists and the music that they listen to, because there's going to come times like this one for me. I had to sit down and have that conversation with my daughter about this young man, as far as, you know, his shortcoming and him being taken away from us on this earth. But yes, guys, you know, being a parent, you kind of want to be up on that stuff, because these kids nowadays, they get to talk about how we're lames or whatever. We don't know what's going on. We don't know about, you know, like as far as the apparel, the clothes, we don't know what's up with the drip and all this drip check and all. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But guys, yeah, what I did was I went back, I watched a couple of videos on King Von, and a couple of videos that caught me was the ones that he was with his kids. And it reminded me, being a young father myself, especially the one when he took his son to Target and the son was in there just buying up all the toys and just having a good time. And it just took me back, man. It just took me back in that time capsule for me to really just look through his eyes on when my kids were that age, just enjoying those times with me. And I gotta be honest with you, King Von, for him to leave Chicago and come to Atlanta, he knew he had a talent. He knew he had a talent. He knew he needed to get away from the atmosphere that he was in so that he can go ahead and continue, for his star to continue to propel further up into the stratosphere to become that big bright star that he wanted to become. And a lot of times, you know, we get so caught up in wanting to go to a new place and take those same type of things that we had in the old place to the new place so that we can get comfortable. Guys, you got to understand, when you make that decision to transition to go somewhere else, especially when you're going to live somewhere else, a lot of times some of those things that you want to take with you, you have to leave them behind, because what happens is your growth. If you're looking to make a move like that, you're looking to grow. I'm not saying the young man did not grow. I'm not saying that he didn't grow or he didn't have any growth. What I'm saying is, a lot of times when things like this happens, it makes you really sit down and become a lot more aware of what's going on. And you got to understand another thing too. Like I said, at some point in time, you got to let people and stuff go that don't bring anything to the table. You got to understand one thing. This young man was an artist. This was his third album that he just came out with, and he was really beginning to buzz. And guess what? When you bring things to the table that's not beneficial to you as you are beneficial to it, that's a conflict. Because guess what? Everybody's sitting around looking at you to be the one that's going to spoon feed everybody else. So let's just say if something happened and you weren't able to go ahead and continue to keep doing the things you were doing, now everybody's turning a blind eye on you and they turn their back and they moving on. But we're not going to get into that right now. We're going to keep this on King Von. But yes, it's sad to hear that another young black man and a young father who truly loved his kids is no longer here with us. I mean, not to mention, he touched a lot of people around this country and possibly around the world. He touched my daughter, you know, because she's upset about his passing. As I told my daughter to dry her eyes, you know, everything is going to be all right. I know in my mind, he won't be there to dry the eyes of his kids when they're crying out for him. For all of you youngsters out there, this message for you. Put down them guns, man, and learn to talk to one another. Let's figure out a way to talk things out. When I was growing up, hey, we put them hands up, we let them hands fly. And if you caught a fade, then you caught that fade. And if you wanted to come back for a second shot at it, that was cool too. But at the end of the day, everybody's still walking and breathing. You got to understand, if you think there's some glory in people walking around with an RIP on their shirt, you think that's gangster? You got it all wrong. What's gangster is getting your flowers and hearing everybody chanting and screaming and giving you praise while you're here, while you're breathing. Because I'm sure he might have got that praise, but there's a lot more praise that was out there for him to get. And there was a lot more screams and chants of his name that he should have received before leaving here so soon. But I'm going to throw this one at you guys, though, just for a little bit of food for thought. Trust me, if Valletta Wallace, Biggie's mother, could have, if she was given the option right now, for either Biggie to be gone, for him to still be dead, for Biggie to still be dead and have his fame, or for Biggie to be here breathing and growing old with her, I'm willing to bet you she's going to pick the one of him being right here on this earth, breathing, growing old with her. I believe that without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, because the simple fact is no parent wants to bury their child before it's time for them to go. Young King, I wish someone could have, or maybe they did, say to you, make your music and your money and take care of your family. And let the other BS, let it go. Leave it behind. You had you had the talent that was given to you to do something great. Now you and that talent that you were given are gone. Rest in peace, King Von. Rest in peace. Until next time, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. And remember, guys, be that one and lead.